Hey, this is Warren Redlick. Just a quick live stream. I am at Canaveral, or I should say Titusville, across from Canaveral. I am going to watch the, I don't know how this video is going to work. I'm here to watch the Crew 3 launch. Not a lot of people here. So, there's people over here. Hey, this is Warren Redlick. Hello. An odd live stream today. I am in Titusville, Florida, across from Canaveral, and I hope you all can hear me. And behind me is, which you can't see, maybe I'll switch the camera. Let's see what you can see. So out there is where Crew 3 Falcon 9 Dragon is going to launch from. And of course you can't really see it well, and I honestly can't see it that well, but that's what's coming. So I'm here. There's a bunch of people all over the place. It's a crowded place. And we'll see what happens. So for those who don't know, I live about 3 hours from Canaveral. This is probably a little further, Titusville. I went up. Hey, Raphael from Teslatinos in the chat. I live about 3 hours away. My mother lives in a place called Sebring, Florida, so I went to visit her and figured as long as I was in Sebring, I might as well pop over here. It's a little more complicated than that, but that's the rough idea. So I want to thank people for checking in. This isn't like, I actually don't get that excited about Falcon 9 launches or even Crew Dragon launches. I think it's cool. I'm a lot more excited about Starship because I think Starship is that radical of a transformation of humanity's ability to go into space. But it's still cool to watch launches, and I have a lot of freedom and free time. And I was actually going to visit my mother tomorrow, and then I decided, it looks like I'm about to read a ghost story. Yeah, this is kind of weird. I don't know. But I guess you guys can see. I'm using my flashlight down here. I'm using my flashlight to illuminate my face. Otherwise, this would just be completely dark. So I think the important thing about Crew Dragon launches is it's developing SpaceX's knowledge of how to launch humans into space, how to handle launches. You know, when you think about what's coming with Starship, and what's her name, Suman Sherwani is a SpaceX engineer who works on that stuff. The life support systems, making sure that you've created a space that humans can survive while they're up in space, is a really big deal. And they're getting a lot of learning from Crew Dragon launches to figure out how they can deal with this on a much larger scale in Starship. I think that's probably the value of launching Crew Dragon is you get people up to the space station, saving NASA money by doing it for less money. Of course, SpaceX makes money on the launches, but the real value here is generating that knowledge. Oh, Raphael's on the SpaceX stream. Yeah, I probably will end this stream fairly soon because I want to watch the launch, and I want to watch the live stream from YouTube myself while I'm watching the launch. That's what I usually do. But I don't know if you guys can see. Let's see. So this is the main road through Titusville, or main road through this part of Titusville. And in the background there, you can see the restaurant El Leoncito, which is like a Cuban restaurant. And there's all these cars parked on the opposite side of the road from El Leoncito. And I don't know how much you can see. There's this big body of water between where I'm standing and Canaveral, which is over there. And I don't know how much you guys can see over there. I don't think this is terribly, that's, you know, roughly where the rocket's going to launch from. So that's what's coming. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, I just did a video, beta, that's a good question from Rob. So I had a lot of heavy traffic in Orlando. There was serious soul-crushing traffic in Orlando. Yeah, we're about 12 miles from the pad. There's two things I want to say. First of all, in response to the FSD beta question, if I seem different tonight, it's because I don't normally drink coffee, and I had like a 12-ounce cup of coffee at Wawa when I was charging in West Palm Beach. And Now I'm wired, and I've been wired. Like, I don't drink coffee, so it was like 8 hours ago, and I'm still wired. So if I seem odd, that's it. So being wired and being in heavy traffic, soul-crushing traffic in Orlando, FSD Beta was painful because I wanted to cut and move and weave through traffic, and FSD Beta doesn't want to do that, and it misses opportunities, so I kept turning it off. But then when I was driving down here, once we got out of the heavy traffic, FSD Beta was awesome. It was really good. At that point, it was a lot easier to do because you're not trying to cut in and out of traffic. You're just following a road and doing some basic things. So what was the other? Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about is watching launches. It is really well established how to watch launches from Canaveral. They've been launching rockets here for 50 plus years, maybe even 60 years. So there's all kinds of places people go to watch launches from, and this is one of them. And there's many. There's Jetty Park, there's the causeways, there's all kinds of spots where you can watch launches from. Starbase is really interesting because there's never really been a full-blown launch from Starbase. There have been, little hops. And there's no really established way to watch launches. I think I am on Assertive. So I made a video about how to Starbase. Places where, if you're going to Starbase for the first time, and you're going to watch a launch, you want to know where to watch launches from. And it turns out there's a lot of good places to watch launches from, but the southern tip of South Padre Island is one of them, and Rocket Ranch is another. But it's sort of like the ground is so flat there that you can pretty much see the launches from anywhere. Port Isabel is probably another good spot. There's multiple spots on South Padre Island where you can see launches from. Actually, I think one of the most interesting things would be go to the Mexican side and drive up the beach, and I don't know how close you really want to be to that launch because you could probably get too close from the Mexican side. But I think there's a value. There's a lot of knowledge here in Florida about where to go to watch launches from Canaveral, and there's not a lot of knowledge, widespread knowledge about where to watch launches for Starbase. So if you're interested in that video, check my channel. It's probably in the last couple of weeks that I posted that video. I don't even know what time it is. I don't know. I think you still got like 20 minutes before the launch. I don't see any questions in the chat. So, yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of people. Let me just do another quick. You can see people over here. I don't know if you can see them. I don't know if I'm blocking there's people over here. There's the restaurant over here. Let me turn the light off. There's just a ton of people out. We'll go for a little walk. Oh, maybe I didn't turn it around. I think I got it. I have talked to Ellie about doing a video. Good question. Ellie and I are probably going to do a video next week talking about Tesla phone. That was something she wanted to talk about. It is very blurry. I just noticed that. I think it's because, let's see. Hello, Michael Whitfield from Texas. 26 minutes to launch? Okay, so we got some time to kill. Yeah. It is very blurry. Why is it so blurry? Oh, thank you, Raphael. Refund for the coffee. I didn't spend that much on the coffee. It was like $2, but thank you. Thank you very much, Raphael. That's way too kind. Can I see the chat? Cancel. All right, let me go back to... Sorry. I'm figuring out what I'm doing here. Like making sure I don't step off a cliff or something. So... anyway, a lot of people out. There's all kinds of places all over the Canaveral area where people go to watch launches. So, is there still a chance to buy Tesla at 900? I don't think so. When is the next Daily Lie episode? I'm trying to post a Daily Lie episode every day. There was one posted today. But I post the Daily Lie episodes on the Daily Lie. I don't put them on YouTube. So how's the weather? It feels like it wants to rain, but it's not quite raining. It was raining on my way here, and then it like the ground looks like a little bit wet. Like it did rain a little bit, but it's like a really light rain, or it's not raining at all anymore. Yeah. So you know, hopefully the launch is going to go. It sounds like it's all set to go, and I'm excited to watch it. So I guess that's enough. I didn't have a lot of exciting stuff to tell you guys. Just I'm excited to be here to watch a Crew Dragon launch. I think this is my first Crew Dragon launch. I was up here with, I don't know if Raphael was here. I was up here to watch the in-flight abort test. We met at some beach south of Jetty Park. I thought that was a Tesla Club of South Florida event. That was a cool one. I think it was Tesla Club of South Florida. Maybe it was a different club. But there were a bunch of Tesla people watching the launch. So, but it turns out I'm the only Tesla person who came to this spot today. So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody, and I'm going to watch the launch, and I hope you all have a good time. And I'm working on just a little update. Am I spending the night or waiting in line to the supercharger? I am planning on driving home. I'm not certain. I will hit a supercharger on the way. I got about 36%. Do I have you don't need earplugs from here. This is 12 miles away. For Starbase, if you're at Rocket Ranch, you want earplugs. But from here, I don't think I need earplugs. I've watched launches from closer than this, I think. So I'm working on models of TeslaBot. I was going to do one long video. I think I've decided to do a bunch of short videos with different versions of models. One about if Tesla just sells TeslaBot. One if Tesla leases TeslaBots. One if they create a TeslaBot fleet and they send it out like a robotaxi fleet, where like an Uber for TeslaBots. I have different models of how to figure that out. So that's coming. I'll probably start those videos this week. My life is still a little bit of chaos. My personal life is a little chaotic, but that's helping and hurting at the same time. So it's making me more productive and less productive at the same time. It's really weird. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for watching. I'm going to 500,000 Tesla 230. Yeah, 500,000. My numbers for TeslaBot, some of the models, the numbers are really crazy. When you add robotaxi and TeslaBot together, it just gets really, really crazy what the potential valuation of Tesla is if they go all in. I think that Elon is actually going to not maximize profit so that he doesn't get perceived as a monopoly and invite others to participate. Rather than running Uber out of business, he'll get Uber to participate. Rather than running Hertz out of business, he'll get Hertz to participate. How about Lucid? Has Lucid, this is a good question, Sam. Has Lucid delivered another car since the delivery event? They delivered 5 or 6 cars at the delivery event. Where are the other deliveries? Seriously, have they delivered any other, are they delivering one a day? Are they delivering one a week? Are they delivering one a month? What's going on with the deliveries? They delivered a few. What happened with my personal life? I'm gonna go in more depth on my personal life soon, but not yet. So life is crazy. That's all I can say. But I'll be talking more about my personal life in probably about a month. So I've talked about it with my high-level Patreon supporters, and I'll probably talk about it on the Daily Lie to supporters there. But I'm not being quite too public about that yet. Anyway, a whole bunch of things going on. So thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna call it now. Everybody have a good night.